is good.
No, this is really good.
This is like private island good.
No, this is like long massage good.
This is first kiss good.
Shoe shopping good.
I'd like to thank the Academy good.
Oh, this is so good, I'm actually in pain.
Rich, creamy Yoplait yogurt. It is so good.
Oh, this is bad.
When your tub and shower area become frightening, you can spend the time and expense to remodel or have Bathfitter give you a new look in one day.
It's 8:15 and I'm off to work.
Bathfitter custom molds an acrylic tub that fits right over your existing one. We can even custom fit a seamless wall unit.
I can't believe I'm enjoying my new bath. All this in one day.
Call Bathfitter now to find out how simple it is to enjoy your new bathroom.
There's only one Shofer's, and there's only one winter home sale. We have the largest selection of elegant furnishings and decorative accessories on 5 exciting floors. Celebrate this tremendous sale with great savings and an offer of 6 months, no interest, no payments from date of delivery. Shofer's proudly presents during their winter sale, Serta's Perfect Night Collection. Come in and experience the ultimate in sleep comfort and luxury. Serta. Shofer's in Federal Hill. Call us at 410-752-4212.
Marvin Windows and Doors understands that not everyone is the same. With more than 11,000 standard shapes and sizes and unmatched custom capabilities, Marvin is made for you. From the elegance of a French door to the revolutionary wood and clad ultimate double-hung window, you'll find a design that fits, no matter how you work or play. Marvin Windows and Doors, made for you. For more information, call 1-800-404-7888.
CBS Tonight, what a teen saw his father do. You tell your mother you're going to destroy her. Tears him apart. Now he may never see anything again.
Look at me.
Only touched by an angel. Then, an Academy Award-winning actor. A riveting performance.
I've learned this all my life.
He had ambition and a dark secret that could destroy the family he'd do anything to protect.
You keep Olivia out of this.
Louis Gossett Jr., Robert Urich, Lynette McKee. For Love of Olivia, world premiere CBS Tonight.
And now a page from our Sunday morning almanac. March 18th, 1959, 42 years ago today. The day President Eisenhower signed into law the measure that made Hawaii mean for the United States.
Dinner time?
No.
He hates peas. So I try little things here and there, like hiding some in his salad.
Go for it.
I didn't make any mess.
And something tells me that eventually he'll learn to like them.
Is it good?
Yeah, real good.
Peas were the first step. Now we have some other things to work on.
Around here, the dressing is Kraft. Try light done right. They took out half the fat, but left the taste.
The next generation of wireless communication is here, and technologies from Agilent are helping make it all possible. We've taken the fiction out of science fiction. Agilent Technologies, dreams made real.
Lowest fare available.
I made it.
Seat 9A, window. Convertible. 4 nights, Villa B. Okay.
The view.
Maybe 6.
I think you'll like it.
Over 700 airlines, 45,000 hotel properties, 50 rental car companies. Travelocity.com. Go virtually anywhere.
Although the calendar tells us it's almost spring, many economic indicators point toward a lingering winter. And one of the gloomiest spots economically is Japan. The once red-hot economy there has long since gone cold. There's concern that the prevailing economic winds may market.
Yeah! Oh! He's a beauty.
This portion of Sunday Morning is sponsored in part by Morgan Stanley Dean Witter. Move your money. Get well connected.
You think you're on the right track. You save $10 on a $10,000 stock trade, but then you lose $100 because of lousy execution. There are no shortcuts to financial success. Anyone can offer cheap trades. Very few online brokers can offer the world's best financial thinking. Morgan Stanley Dean Witter. Move your money. Get well connected.
My Rocky loves me, hates a sensitive stomach. So every day I feed him New Science Diet Sensitive Stomach. It has rice and natural oat fiber, and it's easy to digest. How do I know? I'm also his vet. New Science Diet Sensitive Stomach.
You're looking for a home. You're searching. There are questions. Where do you start? You can search over 1.3 million current home listings. Click on to Realtor.com. Check info on schools and financing. Even take a virtual tour. And when you're ready, you can click and connect with a Realtor. Realtor.com. It's the place to start when you start looking for a home.
Wiring the school for the internet is a big job. You might get some floor damage with the backhoe. The dumpsters are green. They're nice, like nature. Hello?
There's a hard way to bring the internet to your school and an easy way, the wireless way, with the Dell True Mobile Wireless Computer Lab. It stores up to 35 notebook computers that are wireless internet ready, turning every classroom into an interactive technology center.
Can you pay cash?
Wireless internet, made easy with Dell.
Dell Latitude notebooks use Intel Pentium 3 processors.
Winter air makes it worse. So can blow drying. That's scalp stress itch. And Scalpicin stops it. Clean, unscented, medicated to stop scalp stress itch.
Every time.
Scalpicin stops scalp stress itch.
How did a Florida bean picker get to live like this? By going to law school and becoming one of America's richest lawyers. 60 Minutes tonight.
Monday, a loaded gun. A family tragedy. He told me that he killed his brother. And a terrible secret.
You want to tell me something?
It wasn't an accident.
Dana Delaney guests on a powerful new family law, CBS Monday.
The economic ripples from Japan seemed more like breaking waves to investors this past week. Bad news from overseas, combined with corporate profit worries here at home, sent stocks sharply down. In fact, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was off more than a breath of spring.
Congratulations to Raymond, winning 3 TV Guide Awards, including Comedy Series of the Year.
It's the March Madness Spring Clearance at Bassett Furniture Direct. We've gone mad with spectacular store-wide savings. And make no payments and pay no interest for 1 full year at Bassett Furniture Direct.
When you live out as far as he did, chances are you're not near one of our stores. Unless, of course, you're near a computer. He knew the jacket he wanted and the color. And then got shoes, a tie, and a belt. Because after 40 years of marriage, well, he knew it'd be hard to surprise her. But at least, he thought, it'd be worth a try.
Now as close as your computer, the Men's Warehouse.
You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
So much asphalt, so little time. So choose your car wisely. Make it a Mazda. Now save big with low 0.0% financing on select 2001 Mazdas. Like the Mazda Protege, the Mazda 626, and the Mazda B Series. And right now, all come with low 0.0% financing for an incredible 48 months. So don't waste any time. Get to your Mazda dealer today. Hurry, offer ends soon.
It's the March Madness Spring Clearance at Bassett Furniture Direct. We've gone mad with spectacular store-wide savings. And make no payments and pay no interest for 1 full year at Bassett Furniture Direct.
Don Scott and Marty Bass, Baltimore's favorite morning team on WJZ.
It's Sunday morning on CBS, and here again is Charles Osgood.
Ahead, a television review from John Leonard.
The Osgood File is sponsored by AIM Mutual Funds. Call your financial advisor for a prospectus.
is Michelle. Today there are no bright lights, no crowds. It's just her, the ice, and her desire to be nothing less than the best in the world. Discipline creates performance. One example is the AIM Basic Value Fund. To learn more, talk to your financial advisor. AIM Funds. The idea is discipline. The purpose is performance. The name is AIM.
You wouldn't think that 4 daughters would be tough on a lawn, but believe me, they are. In the spring of each year, I like to put down turf builder with halts. Put a preventative barrier down on the lawn to take care of the crabgrass. It never gets a chance to get started. See how nice and thick that is? I'm not only getting rid of the crabgrass, but I'm strengthening up the lawn. Scott's works better than anything else there's out there. There is no other brand, in my opinion. I got daughters, and I've got Scott's. I'm all set. There's no crabgrass here. Put down turf builder with halts. See any crabgrass here?
If you want great prices on expert brake service, come to Meineke. You'll get $20 off per axle on Meineke brake service. Now that's big savings.
At Meineke, you won't pay a lot, but you'll get a lot.
My Daisy, she's sensitive about her age and her skin. So every day I feed her new Science Diet Sensitive Skin with vitamin E and fatty acids to help avoid itchy skin. How do I know? I'm also her vet. New Science Diet Sensitive Skin.
We're back. Bill, your whole business is going wireless. Can you retool to keep up?
Well,
Bob, we have an 18-month infrastructure plan. My guess, you've got 6 months tops. Can you do it? Well, we're evaluating several options. Can you say right here, right now, that you'll be wireless ready in 6 months?
Uh-oh. Don't do it, Bill.
Remain calm.
Well, if we need to do that, we can do that. There you go. And the street's going to hold you to that, Bill.
And that's when it hits you. You are so ready for IBM.
Oh, Bill.
He had ambition.
I wanted this all my life.
And a dark secret that could destroy his family. Oscar winner Louis Gossett Jr., Lynette McKee.
Happening again.
For Love of Olivia, premieres CBS tonight.
This week on The Early Show, fake IDs. There's a good chance your teenager has one or wants one. How can they get away with it? Also, we'll show you how you can help your aging parents and some heartbreaking stories of hard-to-adopt kids. Plus, an exclusive interview with author Stephen King and a talk with Aerosmith. Wake up to what's happening this week on The Early Show with Bryant Gumbel and Jane Clayson.
And here now to review a play-turned-television movie is John Leonard. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Charles.
I love working from home. I'm too close to the fridge, but I'm surrounded by home elements. Their new upholstery is gorgeous and so comfy. Plus, they've got these great accessories that... Can I help you?
No, thanks.
For furniture and accessories that take you to a whole new comfort level. Home Elements. Because there's no place like home.
Excuse me. You have a phone call?
Oh, be a Dev and take a message.
Okay.
The hardest worker in baseball knows the hardest worker in auto painting and bodywork, Maaco. When you check out our great prices, you'll wonder how we do it. Our economical ambassador paint service is only $189. Maaco is good, fast, and a great value. It's Maaco for makeovers, the job well done by the #1 player in auto painting and bodywork. Call 1-888-MAACO-USA.
Selecting the right preschool for your child is the most important decision you will have to make.
I'm an on-site owner. I take a great love and pride in my school. The rewards of coming to a Goddard school are great. I have many parents that come to me and tell me what a wonderful experience it has been for their children.
The little things in the child care business that are very important to me. This is my business. I care about the children. I'm proud to be an owner and on-site operator of a Goddard school.
For the finest preschool education, call 800-GODDARD. Ask for the owner.
At Blakehurst, Baltimore's premier retirement community, you'll feel comfortable about your retirement choice. Here in a familiar neighborhood, you'll find the warmth of home and community, joyous moments inspired by social and recreational opportunities, and thoughtfully selected services with experienced management and access to our on-site health center. The result is a comfortable retirement that's just your style. Call Blakehurst today at 410-296-2900 for a personal tour.
Some disheartening news from Afghanistan this past week. Proof that the Afghan government has gone ahead with the destruction of two.
College basketball's biggest bash continues, and they're rocking on the road to the Final Four. It's Mayor, it's Mascot, it's March Madness, and it continues on CBS. A tradition unlike any other. The Masters on CBS.
Louis Gossett Jr., Robert Urich, Lynette McKee. For Love of Olivia premieres CBS tonight.
Did you know that for the price of an Accord, you could be driving a new Village Volvo? Did you know that for the price of a Camry, you could be driving a new Village Volvo? Did you know that for the price of an ordinary car, you could be driving a new Village Volvo? At Village Volvo in Bel Air, we can save you from driving an ordinary car and save you money, too. Come and see the area's largest selection of new Volvos and find out how truly affordable quality and safety can be. Village Volvo. Drive more for your money.
When your tub and shower area become frightening, you can spend the time and expense to remodel or have Bathfitter give you a new look in one day.
It's 8:15 and I'm off to work.
Bathfitter custom molds an acrylic tub that fits right over your existing one. We can even custom fit a seamless wall unit.
I can't believe I'm enjoying my new bath. All this in one day.
Call Bathfitter now to find out how simple it is to enjoy your new bathroom.
This is Allergy Face. It's the face you make when your allergies make you miserable. This is Nasacort AQ. It gives you fast, effective first-day nasal allergy relief so you can fight allergy face. Nasacort AQ has no fragrance, is not bad tasting, contains no irritating alcohol, and it has a low incidence of side effects, including sore throat, nosebleed, and cough. Ask your doctor about fast, effective Nasacort AQ and help put allergy face in its place.
Don Scott and Marty Bass, Baltimore's favorite morning team on WJZ.
Oh, sweet and lovely lady, be good. Oh, lady, be good to me.
It happened this week. The passing of an actress who may have settled for good, but many considered great.
So, lady, be good to me.
Ann Southern died at the fish shop that's a school for CEOs.
Forbes magazine carefully evaluated over 1,000 mutual funds and chose this one to add to its honor roll, the Strong Opportunity Fund. Call 1-800-4STRONG. You're one call away from a strong portfolio.
Request the things that make your room your room.
Thank you very much.
What's your request? Join Wyndham by Request. Request a weekend away with the family and get 50% off your second room or your second night at over 150 locations in North America. To book your weekend, call 1-800-WYNDHAM.
Rebecca's playing Dope Wars, a new computer game that teaches you how to be a drug lord, buying and selling the stuff and killing cops.
Now I get to use my bazooka. And I got them all.
So is it just a game or something much more sinister? Eye on America, Monday on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
It's Sunday morning on CBS, and here again is Charles Osgood.
Though we hear much lamentation about the state of education in America, fact is that there are dedicated people working hard every day to make sure our students are. Next, is the sun really setting on the British Empire?
Introducing the all-new Chevy Tahoe. Now offering a third row of seats that's light and easier to handle than anything else out there. It's nowhere near anything. The new Chevy Tahoe, like a rock.
I can't believe I waited so long to ask my doctor. It was just a couple of toenails, except they're all sick-like and yellow.
I tried treating it myself from the outside. Nothing worked. So finally I just asked him. You know what he told me? It's an infection.
An infection? One that lives deep inside and under the nail.
He told me about Lamisil tablets. It's a prescription medicine that treats it deep in there where the infection lives. Not just on the surface. Nails it from the inside out. Hey, it's the #1 prescription for this infection.
After 3 months of treatment, I saw clear nails starting to grow.
Now my nails are looking good.
Lamisil isn't for people with liver or kidney problems. Rarely, serious side effects on the liver or serious skin reactions were reported, so your doctor may do blood tests. Other side effects, including headache, symptoms of stomach upset, indigestion, and rash, were generally mild.
Hey, you can't treat this yourself from the outside. You gotta see the doctor and ask him if Lamisil tablets are right for you.
Lamisil tablets. Nail the infection from the inside out.
They're the bedrock of the community, these small family businesses. They're also my clients.
Susan Hirschman, AXA Advisors.
People work lifetimes to build them up. Assets need to be protected. Wealth needs to be secured for the future. I show them how sound financial planning can help keep it in the family.
AXA Advisors is one-on-one financial help.
That's why this is a good town to build a business in.
AXA Advisors, building futures.
If Shakespeare were alive today, might he be writing that now is the winter of England's discontent? To be sure, Britain has seen far worse times. Still, there is a sinking feeling in the country that once boasted of ruling the waves, as Richard Roth tells us in this reporter's notebook.
There'll always be an England, goes the song, while there's a country lane.
In the Peachtree State.
Seat 9A, window.
How are you?
Morning flight. Full-size car. Hotel? Not this trip. Over 700 airlines, 45,000 hotel properties, 50 rental car companies. Travelocity.com. Go virtually anywhere.
This portion of Sunday Morning is brought to you by Travelocity.com. Go virtually anywhere.
We're off on a Sunday morning diversion. Destination, 14,000 acres of woodlands, lakes, gardens, and wildlife.
Catching fish. Seattle style.
This is ridiculous. First, I emailed to confirm my reservation. I called your 800 number to let you know my flight was delayed.
We're sorry, but we only hold rooms when you call our hotel directly.
I emailed and called.
We understand, but you were calling Central Reservations?
Aren't they all connected?
We're gonna get you that room at another hotel.
Yes, and next time call us at the front desk directly, huh?
So I'm the problem?
Business as usual is the problem. Siebel e-business is the solution. Siebel, e-business for a customer-driven world.
CBS Tonight, what a teen saw his father do. You tell your mother you're going to destroy her. Tears him apart. Now he may never see anything again.
Look at me.
All you touched by an angel. Then, an Academy Award-winning actor. A riveting performance.
I've wanted this all my life.
He had ambition and a dark secret that could destroy the family he'd do anything to protect.
You keep Olivia out of this.
Louis Gossett Jr., Robert Urich, Lynette McKee. For Love of Olivia, world premiere CBS Tonight.
If we told you that a small and unglamorous retail outlet had become a model for corporate America, you might think at first that something's fishy. And as Bill Geist is about to demonstrate, you'd be exactly right.
In Seattle, long, hard work days start early at the Pike Place Fish Market.
Let's go!
But these fishmongers don't seem to mind slinging slimy, smelly salmon 12 hours a day in an outdoor market that's cold as a mackerel.
You want to get some fish?
Somehow, they never get crabby.
Two crabs! Two crabs!
Go ahead and get the heads off and fillet them.
And when someone buys a fish, duck. Fish fly.
Ahead, a farewell to winter.
Nice. Hold that. When you coach the junior gymnastics team, you do most of the exercise. So muscle aches are out of the question.
There you go.
That's why I take Advil every time. It's strong enough to get the job done. This is a very safe sport, as long as I can keep up. So I trust Advil. Absolutely nothing's been proven stronger in even tough pain. These kids depend on me, and I depend on Advil.
Advil, stronger than pain.
Now get the Wall Street Journal delivered for 8 weeks at just 37 cents a day, a 50% savings. Call now, 800-323-3600. That's 800-323-3600 for the Wall Street Journal.
My Ginger, the heart of a lion, but not the stomach. So every day, I feed her new Science Diet Sensitive Stomach. It has rice and natural oat fiber, and it's easy to digest. How do I know? I'm also her vet. New Science Diet Sensitive Stomach.
Nobody in the world sells more office products to more businesses than Office Depot.
Senators Hagel and Feingold on campaign finance reform, and Labor leader John Sweeney, plus stock market expert Abby Joseph Cohen on Face the Nation today.
This portion of Sunday Morning is brought to you by Office Depot for guaranteed low prices every day on everything you need to get back to business.
And the envelope, please. Oscar-nominated director Ang Lee.
Experience you can trust. CBS News.
Dana Delaney guests on an all-new Family Law, CBS Monday.
When it comes to heart bypass surgery, no one in Maryland has a higher success rate than the Union Memorial Heart Institute, even with the toughest cases. As a cardiologist, that success rate is something I take pretty seriously. And the day I became a heart patient, something I'll always be grateful for.
The Union Memorial Hospital Heart Institute.
Anytime with you, anytime we're a pair, anytime we make a memory to share, anytime you feel how much I care.
Anytime's a good time for a cinnamon roll dipped in French toast batter and grilled golden brown.
IHOP's Cinnamon Swirl French Toast, starting at just $3.99 weekdays.
And
Anytime's a good time for IHOP.
Don Scott and Marty Bass, Baltimore's favorite morning team on WJZ.
So how long does it take to find a new home? Well, it depends on where you look and how. Some people will look for years. Others will find their new home in the next half hour. Yeah, you could get the paper and get in a car and drive all across the state and visit lots of model homes and talk to all kinds of builders, or you could sit right where you are and watch me do it. I'm Mike Rowe, and this is your new home.
When you visit the community called Willow Pond, it's not unreasonable, I think, to expect to find some willow trees and, of course, a pond.
Stop. Thank both of you so much. When we come back, we're going to talk to John Sweeney, the president of the AFL-CIO, in just a minute.
This portion of Face the Nation is brought to you by Agilent Technologies, dreams made real, and by Audi.
What will communications be when it finally grows up? Satellite? Broadband? Wireless? Fiber optic? With technologies from Agilent, communications can grow up to be whatever it wants to be. Let's see what this baby can do.
Karen Ellis invests in 3 different mutual funds, so she can relax, knowing she's diversified. What she doesn't know is that her funds have 40% of the same stocks in common. See how we earn it. Solomon Smith Barney.
And we're joined now by the president of the AFL-CIO, John Sweeney. How are you, sir?
Good, thanks.
You heard Chuck Hagel just say that he did not think that paycheck protection, the so-called paycheck protection provision, would be something that would be mandatory in his view. He said he thought it could be set aside. Does that mean, do you think that that idea is dead on arrival?
We hope so. And we strongly believe that this would...
Where is the internet? Anywhere you want it to be.
Paolo, you'll be so lying.
Because Lucent Technologies is making the internet mobile. With a new generation of networks that put the full power of the net right where you need it. With the mobile internet from Lucent, you can do amazing things and always stay a step ahead. Lucent Technologies. Expect great things.
Chris was like my shadow. She was always there. For 3 years, she'd drive down from her job at Kraft to tutor me. My grades went way up.
For 40 years, the Philip Morris companies, including Kraft, have given to programs like Chicago's Off the Street Club, and our employees have volunteered their time to help make a difference in people's lives.
When she left to have a baby, I told her I hoped she'd have a daughter. She already did a great job helping to raise a son.
Working to make a difference, the people of Philip Morris.
This is ridiculous. First, I emailed to confirm my reservation. I called your 800 number to let you know my flight was delayed.
We're sorry, but we only hold rooms when you call our hotel directly.
I emailed and called.
We understand what you were calling central reservations.
Aren't they all connected?
We're gonna get you that room at another hotel.
Yes, and next time call us at the front desk directly, huh?
So I'm the problem?
Business as usual is the problem. Siebel e-business is the solution. Siebel, e-business for a customer-driven world. Dope Wars, a computer game that lets her be a drug lord. Is it just a game or something more sinister? Eye on America, Monday on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
And with us now from New York City, Abby Joseph Cohen of Goldman Sachs, truly one of the great stock pickers of our time. Ms. Cohen, thank you very much. Well, let's get to the obvious question. Is this the end of it? Are we at the bottom?
We think that most of the correction in the stock market is indeed over. Let's recognize that a year ago everyone was as enthusiastic as could be, and clearly sentiment has swung dramatically. We think the economy is going to be growing, and we think stock prices will follow.
What happened here?
I think a year ago we had extraordinary enthusiasm, not just in the stock market, but also an economy that was growing at 2 to 3 times a sustainable.
That's it for us. We'll see you next week, right here on Face the Nation.
Today, we are celebrating a milestone. We showed a profit. Because of that, we are being funded an additional $20 million. One stipulation: we need to extend our infrastructure to Hong Kong, Tokyo, and Singapore, and do it in 90 days. What?
And that's when it hits you. You are so ready for IBM.
Excuse me, this is my cab.
I'm sorry.
Do we share a cab?
Why not?
You're with Fidelity.
That's right.
Let me ask you something. I still have a 401k from a job that I had 3 jobs ago. Can I move that?
Oh, most of the time, sure. It's called a rollover.
Really?
We can do all the paperwork, and you just sign and roll it into an IRA, and you can buy stocks or mutual funds, whatever you're comfortable with.
And I'd be in control of it?
Sure.
Get my life down to 1 sheet of paper.
To invest, call, click, or visit Fidelity.
This portion of Face the Nation was brought to you by Fidelity Investments. We can help you see yourself succeeding. For news 24 hours a day, CBS.com on the internet, and on our interactive partner, America Online, at keyword CBS News. This broadcast was produced by CBS News, which is solely responsible for the selection of today's guests and topics. It originated in Washington, D.C.
Experience CBS News.
Monday on The Early Show, an exclusive interview with Stephen King. Find out how he wrote his new book in an amazing way. Wake up to what's happening Monday on The Early Show with Bryant Gumbel and Jane Clayson.
Louis Gossett Jr., Robert Urich, Lynette McKee, For Love of Olivia, Premier CBS.
WJZ's community commitment continues.
This is who benefits. When you support the March of Dimes Walk America, give all these tiny babies a fighting chance at a healthy life. Call 800-927-WALK for your pledge sheet.
Community commitment helps make WJZ Baltimore's favorite station. You can count on WJZ's first warning weather. Accurate information, reliable forecasts, prepared by Baltimore's most experienced weather team. First warning weather helps make WJZ Eyewitness News Baltimore's favorite news team. Baltimore watches WJZ's Don Scott and Marty Bass. Eyewitness News, weekday mornings.
I know them, they're my favorite.
They're fun, unpredictable, local.
It's Sanford and Son.
Where's Fred? Baltimore, this is your show.
Morning show crowd.
WJZ Eyewitness News.
Fred, that's Lamont.
Weekday mornings 5 to 8. Don and Marty, Baltimore's favorite morning team on WJZ 13.
The following is a paid presentation for the new Ultimate George Foreman Jumbo Size Family Grill.
Thanks, George.
Size Family Grill, brought to you by Sultan.
Baltimore watches WJZ's Don Scott and Marty Bass. Eyewitness News, weekday mornings.
I know them, they're my favorite.
They're fun, unpredictable, local.
It's Sanford and Son.
Where's Fred?
Baltimore, this is your show.
Morning show crowd.
WJZ Eyewitness News.
Fred, that's Lamont.
Weekday mornings 5 to 8. Don and Marty, Baltimore's favorite morning team on WJZ 13.
What does a litter bug look like? A bug that has trash all over it? Because they're always littering and they're bugs. Litter bugs are nice bugs. Black. White? I don't know. I think like a fly. I really don't know. Glows in the dark. Nasty and stinky. Bugs don't litter. A little bug doesn't look like a bug. It looks like a person.
WJZ's community commitment continues.
This is who benefits. When you support the March of Dimes Walk America, give all these tiny babies a fighting chance at a healthy life. Call 800-927-WALK for your pledge sheet.
Community commitment helps make WJZ Baltimore's favorite station. Today's Coke and Duck Cutter help make Eyewitness News Baltimore's favorite news team.
Oh, yes, several actually, but I'm not going to go. No.
Congratulations to Raymond, winning 3 TV Guide Awards, including Comedy Series of the Year.
They won their first-round games, but is that enough satisfaction? Do these young players know you can't always get what you want? Will these teams be shattered, or is the next step to a championship just a shot away? Enough questions. It's time to... For players on 8 teams today, a trip to the Sweet 16 is on the line, and 3 words are on their lips. Start me up.
From your local station.
Attention Survivor fans, Wednesday catch a special episode, CBS 8/7 Central.
You can count on WJZ's first warning weather. Accurate information, reliable forecasts, prepared by Baltimore's most experienced weather team. First warning weather helps make WJZ Eyewitness News Baltimore's favorite news team.
It's time to get out and get moving. So hit the road in a dependable Chevrolet. We've got what you need with 0.9% APR on a 2001 Venture. That's 0.9 APR, totaling $39.64 in average finance savings. Residency and other restrictions apply. See dealer for details. So get out there and make your money count at your Chevy dealer today.
CBS Tonight, what a teen saw his father do. You tell your mother you're going to destroy her. Tears him apart. Now he may never see anything again.
Look at me.
All touched by an angel. Then, an Academy Award-winning actor. A riveting performance.
I've wanted this all my life.
He had ambition and a dark secret that could destroy the family he'd do anything to protect.
You'll keep Olivia out of this.
Louis Gossett Jr., Robert Urich, Lynette McKee. For Love of Olivia will premiere CBS Tonight.
Our engineers stand behind their GMC professional grade trucks, so they invite you to take the professional grade challenge. Dodge Ram owners be warned, the GMC Sierra Extended Cab has more horsepower than the Ram, gets better gas mileage, and it hauls more. Get 3.9% APR financing with $1,000 down payment assistance on 2001 Sierra half-ton extended cabs. Residency restrictions apply. Visit gmc.com today. The professional grade challenge. Choose your truck wisely.
Jones GMC, Jones Junction, the region's only truck superstore. The largest selection and lowest prices. Here's proof. Rugged and reliable 2001 GMC Sonoma. $219 a month and just $1 down payment. Only at Jones GMC, Jones Junction, where price and selection meet. Bel Air.
Today's Coke and Duck Cutter help make Eyewitness News Baltimore's favorite news team.
Second round action in the Midwest region about to tip off between Syracuse and Kansas. Tim Brando and Rick Pitino are standing by to call the game. Clark and I will keep you up to date on all the tournament action throughout the day. Enjoy the games here on CBS.
See coverage of the NCAA Basketball Championship is sponsored by Michelob Light, Blue from American Express, Monroe, and by Volvo.
Every year about this time, there's usually a major upset or two. So why should this year be any different? Presenting the car that drove off with one of Germany's most coveted new car awards and had the audacity not to be German. The Volvo S60. To savor this Cinderella story and possibly win a Volvo S60, visit revolvolution.com.
Recently, I've been urging you to remember our name, Expedia.com. By repeating our name over and over, 6 million happy travelers have logged on to Expedia.com, leaving millions of you still missing out. Perhaps the problem is my irritating British accent. So for those of you who still don't remember Expedia.com, here goes.
Book the right trip at the right price at Expedia.com.
Hope that helps. Don't just travel, travel right at Expedia.com.
1844. Searching for a simpler life, philosopher Henry David Thoreau retreats to the woods of Massachusetts. Of course, Thoreau didn't have a family to support, wasn't in the 39% tax bracket, or concerned with balancing his portfolio. And he didn't have Merrill Lynch Unlimited Advantage, where your personal financial consultant will help you plan, invest, and bank all for a simple fee. A simple fee, a simpler life. Beats sleeping in the woods, doesn't it?
Can you believe it? My husband, Nolan Ryan, has arthritis. So his doctor says stay active and take Advil to make it easier. I take it for my arthritis pain, so we can exercise together.
Advil, stronger than pain.
Doing more, performing at my best, uses up nutrients.
Centrum Performance helps replace them with more key B vitamins plus ginseng and ginkgo.
It helps energize my mind and body. Life's demanding, but I thrive on it.
Centrum Performance. Life demands it.
They say the powerful can get away with murder.
How did you get in here?
This case may prove them wrong.
Blood.
And never let her go. CBS Sunday, April 1st.
CBS Sports coverage of the road to the Final Four brings you to Dayton, Ohio, home to the Wright brothers, flying high. Bounding the Orangemen 10-2. They lead by 8 early on in Dayton, Ohio.
Wow, I'm really impressed. You got Michelob Light.
All imported hops give Michelob Light a smooth, satisfying taste you won't find in an ordinary beer.
This is great.
Beer or Michelob Light.
From the leader in ride control technology comes a new standard in safety and control. Monroe's revolutionary Reflex with impact sensor technology that reacts instantly, shifting between firm and soft compression in just 12 milliseconds. Combining superior comfort with a dramatic reduction in pitch and roll for maximum safety. Experience the new Reflex Shock from Monroe. And right now, when you buy 3 Monroe Reflex or Sensatrack shocks or struts, you get the 4th one free.
Is there an insurance company with a 148-year history of proving that your trust is not misplaced? Without question, the St. Paul.
There's a new 270-horsepower beast on the road that's more powerful than Jeep Grand Cherokee or any SUV in its class. Introducing the powerful and luxurious Bravada by Oldsmobile. Now get a 5-year, 60,000-mile GM protection plan on the 2002 Bravada and every new Oldsmobile. Oldsmobile, backed by GM.
How did a Florida bean picker get to live like this? By going to law school and becoming one of America's richest lawyers. 60 Minutes tonight.
Let's take a look now, Coach Pitino, at the Fidelity Investments keys to success for both teams.
Well, for Syracuse, they have to negate the tremendous front court scoring of Kansas, and they have to limit Kansas's three-point shots in the zone. For Kansas, they got to beat the zone down the floor. They can't